At this time, we're joined by the representatives from the Little Rock Trojans. We have head coach Joel Foley and number 00, Ranjane DeGray, and number 23, Kyra Collier. Coach Foley, if you could please start with a brief opening statement.
Well, I thought it was a great ball game. I thought both teams played extremely well, and that's what you expect in the semis. I thought maybe they got their legs a little tired there at the end, missed a few open shots, and we hit them, and that's probably the difference in the game. I thought our kids played a well-balanced game. I thought everybody contributed. Everybody got in. I thought Ray did a great job on the offensive boards. I thought that was the key. Ryan and Collier did a good job of driving the ball, and that created a lot of help. And so Ray was free to go to the boards, and that's what she needs to be doing. So it was a great game for us.
This time we'll take questions for the student athletes first. Please wait for the microphone and identify yourself by name and media outlet.
Christian Bellwell, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Kyra, you had a big fourth quarter. It seemed like you guys just kind of picked it up there at the end. What did you see from the fourth quarter?
Honestly, I just saw our bigs going to the board, so it was pretty much a green light just to try to score and get us rolling.
For you, scoring, did you just kind of find your groove there in the fourth?
Yes, sir. Coming off tight cuts is pretty much my thing, so coming off screens and reading them just kind of was flowing.
Ron, how big was it for Ray to get loose there and just pretty much grab all the offensive rebounds she could?
I told Ray a lot of her points is going to be off of assists, and a lot of her points came off of assists off the glass, and she put it up, and I was proud of her. Ray's game is block to block in the paint, so she capitalized and she went to work.
I didn't think you get an assist for throwing it off the backboard.
We're going to go to the back left now.
Brian Krosky, Little Rock Athletics. Kyra, when you hit that three at the end that put it up at 80, like you were smiling the whole way back. I know, Ron, you made a 3 too. So both you guys, kind of explain what was going on when you guys were shooting from beyond the arc.
I honestly don't know. It was pretty much just the end of the shot clock. So everybody was smiling. It was fun. Saw my teammates pretty much cheering me on. So it was exciting for me.
I saw the shot clock went down. It was 4 seconds left, and I shot the ball, and 2 for 2 at Lakefront Arena.
Ron, you guys have had some ups and downs this year, but to come out in this game and it be close for a while and then really take it over at the end, does that say something about you guys?
Shucks, it is us to a T. From the beginning, it's being tough, starting in the summertime, and just being able to pull it together. And that's our team. That is exactly how we've been. And playing it close is our summertime, how we were struggling, and then taking off is how we got in the season and just being Little Rock like we're supposed to be.
It seemed like y'all could get inside of their zone D pretty easily early on. Was that the plan, was to try and break them down and go that way?
Yep. Well, working inside out, knocking them down on the inside, seeing the ball go in the hole from layups and jumpers in the paint, and then seeing it go in the hole when you're outside.
Additional questions for the student athletes? Okay, thank you very much. You guys can head back to the locker room, and we'll go ahead with questions for Coach.
Can I get this to my mama? Can I take this? Can I take it? Okay, I'm going to take it.
Joe, you knew coming into this game that it was kind of going to be relying on if they could make threes, and was that the plan? Did it go the way you thought it would?
We gave them a few more open looks than I thought we would. I thought we'd do a little bit better job defensively, but they're hard to guard. I mean, like I told you before, they got 3 guards that can score. And anytime you got 3 guards, and they score in different ways, so, they knew what we were going to do. They had, it's been a while since we played, so they studied the film. They did a good job. Having a post player like 30 that can step out and shoot threes, having 4 kids that can shoot threes, that's hard to defend. And then having a big kid in the middle. So, I thought early on we made it a little bit too easy, and then the longer the game went, I thought the better job we did of rotating.
You've talked a lot this season about how you need Kyra to be a scorer for you, and she shows up pretty huge in that fourth quarter. What did you make of that quarter?
Well, I mean, Kyra's done that the whole, pretty well the whole year. I mean, she hadn't backed away from that role. She's had some bad games. And she didn't let her get it down. She's kept going and going. And if she's scoring well, you see what happens. If she's not scoring well, we struggle a little bit. So if Ray rebounds like that and Kyra has games like that, then we're in pretty good shape offensively. And defensively, we work on defense extremely hard. So we expect to play good defense, but offensively, and somebody was asking me, can you do this? Can you do? I said it's all about balls going in the hole. This time of year, whatever team's hot, that's the ones that are going to win. I mean, the teams are good enough now. It's just who gets the breaks and who's hitting shots, and that's usually the ones that are going to win the game. It's that close. It's that good. And so we were hitting shots today.
You've been in this position a few times before, but what do you do this afternoon, not knowing who you play until later on?
Well, we'll watch at least the first half, and then we get the game film. We break it down. It's another 2 or 3 in the morning job. But after tonight, it's over for a while. So I ain't handling it anymore. I'm almost 80-year-old now, so it's nothing. It's just that time of year. Coach Barron was kidding me the other day. He said, it looks like you're on your last breath because you're always up watching film all night long. But 2 weeks after this, you look back and you have great satisfaction that your kids were developed into the top team they are.
How do you feel like they have developed?
Oh, I think it's huge. I think since that stretch where we played Texas State, played so bad there, played the game at Arkansas State, I think that woke our kids up. I think that let them know that they need to grow, that they need to come together, that they need to work. And I thought the last 2 weeks we played really well.
Anything else for Coach?
All right.
Thank you very much,
guys.
Coach. We'll see you tomorrow. Appalachian State Mountaineers, Angel Elderkin. Coach, if you could start with a brief opening statement.
I thought we played a really good basketball game for 3 quarters. Other than our rebounding, hats off to Arkansas Little Rock in terms of the way they defend and the way they rebound. 26 second chance points by them. They capitalized on 13 out of 15, and it was really the biggest difference in the game. The fourth quarter, they kind of turned up their defense. We got impatient, and we didn't execute as well. And I thought they made some really good adjustments on our actions. But really proud of our team for what they were able to come here and do. We obviously know why we lost, so it wasn't a long talk in the locker room. We didn't box out, and we don't really know until we go and look at the film why were we not in position. But just great effort overall for the tournament.
Questions for Coach? Over to the left side.
Hey, Coach, Christian Bowell, Arkansas Democrat Gazette. What was it? What was the difference in that fourth quarter? Were they just have more energy? I mean, what did you see?
I thought Little Rock got out, guarded us, and then Collier went on like that little run, and she kind of took over the game, and she made some really tough pull-up jumpers. I thought she was exceptional for them during that stretch.
Other questions for Coach?
Coach, on the flip side of that, what was going well in the first half?
I thought we were able to mix up our defenses, man zone, to try to keep them uncomfortable. We still went into halftime giving up 11 second chance points, and we communicated that to our kids. If we don't give that, we're up. Offensively, we were a little bit more patient. Ashley, our point guard, did a better job kind of controlling the tempo, coming off ball screens, using screens, and so we executed better. We got into a little rhythm there in the third quarter, but I thought the turnovers really hurt us. And then, due to we run out of gas, I would hate to say that. Our kids knew what was on the line, and I think they gave everything they had.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.